Here we go, it's our juniors back out on track for the resumption of racing. Let's have a look at how their grid is forming up. Front row of the grid, Ahsan Iqbal, Stefan Chifan, Max Miller, Jasper Clark, Sass, Sean Steele, Fawaz Adra at your first 3 rows. Onto the tram lines we go. It's Iqbal versus Chifan as we start the Junior B final. The inside then, it's Iqbal trying to defend, goes a little bit deep into the corner. It has got cold, there's going to be less grip at turn 1. I think we are seeing that coming into effect. Round go a few drivers. Sean Steele's caught up in a big instant there through the first hairpin, is able to continue on. Unsurprisingly though, that is a false start.
Will there be some of these drivers in the B final heading to Belgium? We're about to find out. Away we go then for the last B final of the year. Oh, big slides there. Chifan trying to go around the outside, but it's Ahsan Iqbal leading this race through hairpin 1 for the first time. Not a good start for Chifan. Chifan shuffled down to, I think, around 6th place there, Reeve.
Yeah, absolutely. Same as we had on that first race start. Just ran a little bit wider to turn 1. The grip a little bit less than ideal and suffered with that deficit all the way down into that first hairpin. Great start if you are Iqbal, though, and through goes Miller too. Now we see Chifan right in the mix in that battle out for P3. Bumper pass comes in for Amor Zayana there, but we are good to continue on in this race. Oh, as it gets a very frenetic heading in to paddock there. A few carts off towards that poor victimised cone throughout this race weekend's worth of racing. Yellow flags being waved into Sector 1.
Pace kart conditions for this full course yellow. Ahsan Iqbal. This will actually be quite useful for Ahsan because the timer still ticks on by. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go, and he's got a very easy job at the moment of retaining the lead.
Absolutely. What it does do is it keeps not only Sean Steele but Amor Zayan and Fawaz Adra brought into the mix here as well.
The pack at the back of the pack here. So it will only be about 3 minutes for Ahsan Iqbal to defend this lead. So, in a way, this is further good news for Ahsan Iqbal. Time is still going on. Still going on by 3 minutes to go. And yeah, we'll probably only have to defend this one for about 2 minutes. Drivers left, and away we go then. So Ahsan Iqbal takes us back to full race pace. 2 minutes to play then on the clock here in this B final. Sean Steele, I think, will try and work in the early stages with Ahsan Iqbal. Well, not if Ahsan defends. Oh, it was a bit of a moment for third place.
Was that Zayana, I think, spinning round?
Yeah, had a half little turn, got back under control. I think it just all kind of stacked up right ahead of Amor there. There's not much that the driver of the 103 could have done at that stage. But that's actually, I think, helped Iqbal and Steele a bit. It's allowed them to stretch away.
It has indeed. Fawaz Adra picks up a forcing driver wide penalty on that race restart, so not a good day out for the drivers squabbling for that bottom step on the podium. 1 minute 25 left on the clock. We have very little racing time left, but Ahsan Iqbal is going to be delighted to hear that, because controlling this race now, a couple of kart lengths, is the advantage. Max Miller up into P3, then Samuel Spencer picks up a bumper pass as well. These drivers are trying everything to get some points, clambering for those points in the few racing minutes we have left.
I think we're going to have 2 laps, including the one that we're on. Ahsan Iqbal has not been through to an A-tier race since round 4. Clay Pigeon has only been through to an A-tier race in 2 meetings so far this year. The other one being in front of the cameras in the Cotswolds at Rissington for round number 3. And I've got to say, Ahsan Iqbal's done a really good job here of managing this restart. Ahsan's got this. It's now down to Sean Steele to deal with the pressure of those behind, but not if Max Miller and Jasper Clark-Sass fight over third place. They're going to drop away from Sean Steele here. That's just a leaf that the race leader ran over there. Nothing coming off of the kart. 20 seconds on the clock. This will be the last lap, and I think this one is done. The drivers fighting for third have kind of cost themselves.
Max Miller gets a very good run.
Cuts back inside there. It's good driving, but it's not going to be for second place today.
It won't, unfortunately, but Sean Steele making the most of any opportunities available right at the race start, picked up a few grid spots, and then obviously we had that long wait as soon as we get underway. You can't ask for much better given the amount of racing we have had. But the timer hit 0. Iqbal heads round Garda. Sean Steele is closing up, but doesn't have the opportunity to do much more than that. We head through Senna, and after only a brief moment of racing, Ahsan Iqbal takes race victory, brings it home in P1. Sean Steele P2. Miller, after that brilliant run through that second hairpin, takes the third step on the podium. Amazana Clark Sashi top 5.
Really, really mature drive there from Ahsan. That was not easy, as the number 51 of Fawaz Adra finishes 26th in that one. Not too happy at all. Ahsan Iqbal and Sean Steele, they continue. Their seasons do not end here